G'day guys and welcome to the finale of SHŌGUN. This is episode 10. Previously on, we had the Crimson Sky. We had a presumed death. I assume that she is dead. Um, there was that one shot of her being blasted forward towards the camera after the explosion went off. And that was about it. The Yoshido's plan has kind of gone sideways. The original plan was to kidnap her and, I don't know, hide her somewhere or kill her off quietly. I don't know why they didn't go with the old plan of just getting, bandits to attack them on the road out of the city, halfway or quarter way or wherever, like they've done in the past with a couple of the characters. I don't know why they went with that. Instead, we had Shinobi, who have killed Mariko because of an explosion. So that's kind of gone sideways. I don't know what the hell is about to happen next on the finale. But before we get to that, I do have a comment from the last episode. So I'll just go ahead and read that out. This is from Sotko, Sotkow. Goes on to say, Ishido's presumably myopic plan of contracting Shinobi to capture Mariko alive didn't go as planned, as we well know. As reactor Rekai of Sintel, is that how you say that? Channel succinctly put it, Mariko herself was the one-woman army Crimson Sky secret mission. Yeah. I mean, we saw what that was about. It was basically just if she died, whether it's the way she did or whether it was by suicide, it would be a call to action. It would prove that they're all prisoners and no one's allowed to leave. This is one of those things too. It's like she did get her permits to leave, but then she died in an explosion. I don't know. So it is one of those things. Attacking Osaka Castle from within like a Trojan horse virus seeded by Toranaga. Yep, armed with just her words and her resolved. Mariko destabilizes the status quo of the ruling party. Yeah. Galvanizing courage and disrupting the Christian lord houses in order to weaken Ishido's alliances. And I still think her plan has come to fruition. We'll have to wait and see. See what the hell happens in this episode, because I assume her plan has worked. But again, like, we got the finale to go to, so let's just get to it. Thank you for the comment. Keep them all coming. And as this is the finale, let me know what you thought about this season as a whole. What was your favorite episode, your favorite moment? And let me know what you thought about the comparisons that I've seen on social media, comparing this show to like Game of Thrones or something. Let me know what your opinions are of that. I personally don't see it. As much of a fan as I was of Game of Thrones in the beginning, I still think it had somewhat better storytelling than this. But again, Game of Thrones had, I don't even know, like 8 seasons, and this only has the one. So as much as they could put into just 10 episodes, they have done phenomenally well. And yeah, I've enjoyed almost every episode. But yeah, so let me know what your opinions are in the comment section down below. In the meantime, this is episode 10, the series, I assume, finale of SHŌGUN. So let's get to it. Nigel? Who's a Nigel?
Be careful. Why is it chipped? Because grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of Japanese
Did he now?
assassins.
Blackthorn. Is this the future or is this the past? Is this Granddaddy Blackthorn or is this Blackthorn? Alright, so this is Old Man Blackthorn? Alright, Granddaddy Blackthorn. I don't know about that. Because we know he survives, at least. I've not looked into, like, the real person he's based on, but now we know he survived. Mariko has finally gotten her wish. I'm pissed off at this man right here. You did this, boy. Ah, that was a sad opening. Only because your boy there hired some shinobi. Are you though? Like how united are you? How united are you, is what I meant to say. Because there was. That's how you spin it, really? Of interest to him, though. That much is true. Is it Godzilla? She was meant to be. Because your shinobi blew her up. Just like him. It's not gonna happen this time. I mean, history could be repeating itself, but I just don't see how. Well, back with Granddaddy Blackthorn. Nope. They're tricking us. Best time for a prank. Be like, oh, you've been asleep for 3 years. Ah, you missed it.
All families have now been released from Osaka. Praise be to God. At least that crisis is behind us.
Toranaga won't be surrendering.
They had no choice.
Not yet. I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
Yes. Yes, you may be right.
Perhaps there might come a time we can set aside our differences.
Don't know about that.
That's where I'm to be. Ambushed. Like the last time I tried to leave. No longer protected.
You're the one who stopped walking.
So I finally meet my end.
I will not deny it. You were meant to die in these woods.
No.
But an arrangement was made.
Wow.
You will leave Osaka alive. It was Lady Maria. She asked the church to spare your life before she died.
She's the one who made the arrangement? Yes, very sad. Anyway.
風なお吹きて
Still don't know what that means. Whose ship? His ship? Of course they did. So he can't leave.
キリシタンに手を貸した者が見つかるまでこの村の者たちは誰も安らうことができません。マリコ殿が
That's rough.
存じておる。あの世、賊を屋敷に招き入れる措置の姿が見られておったこともな。マリコが死んだおり、措置とともに土蔵の中におった次女の一人が、措置は襲撃を手引きしたのか。
You done fucked up, buddy.
よかろう。措置の所領はすべて召し上げ、明日の日没までに腹を切ってもらおう。
殿、どの道殺すのであれば抑止をお与えくだされ。
He needs to write another will.
王術に好みが切り裂かれるような、怒り狂った魚の群れに生きたまま食われるような。
Or boiled alive.
一門の地位を拙者はここに近江跡取りと宣言いたしますゆえ、近江に跡目を継がせることをお許しくだされ。
頼むのは勝手じゃが。
Can he do that if, yeah, it's no longer his? Yeah.
殿にお願いできますれば、今日へ中国に存じまする。
承知した。しからば明日。
明日不動明王のご加護を賜りますように。
Voodoo Mia? What? Yeah, at least she's recovered. Might be long until she's no longer needed.
これは私どもが大坂城を出立する朝、落ち葉の方から内密にお預かり申した文でございます。
Is it that poem she was writing down? What does it say?
焚き火かな。
あまりに美しゅうて、殿がお読みになられたとは思いませぬ。
That's a burn.
マリコ殿の歌じゃ。
明日にて私はおいとまをいただきます。
She's leaving.
虎長様から尼になるお許しが出ましたので、
A nun.
私の申しておりますことお分かりになりますか？
Wasn't too long ago that she just wanted to join her husband in the sun, yeah? Man, he's lost everything. He's lost his ship, his crew, his love, now his consort. Can you be a best nun? Isn't that just like the Mother Superior or something? Oh yeah, he's even lost Old Man Gardner. Or will he lose himself? That is the question.
お前の船が壊されたことは我らにとっても面白ないことじゃ。
Wonder if he did it.
殿、この通じ役ただの漁師には手に負えません。
アンジはまだ知らんのか。
ほう。
話してやれ。
Forgive me for the deception, アンジン殿。
He speaks English.
I was born 殿。
She hated my war.
This whole fucking time,
マリ
huh?
コ殿はアンジン殿が日の本のキリシタンと戦うことを嫌がっておられたと。
So she made an arrangement in Osaka to trade my survival for the destruction of my
I
ship.
suppose that makes sense.
私、死ぬ。村人、死なない。I fed
Did he
you
just prove his
shit.
loyalty?
I fed you shit. Dickie.
Are we gonna get some answers finally?
私安人は
Who are you?
この命をもってロシートラナガによるこの村への無慈悲な処罰に抗議いたす。
I mean, that moment probably would have had far more impact if we didn't see the beginning of the episode.
あの船を立て直し、わしのために水軍を作るわよい。
Yeah. Proving his loyalty to him and the village. And the people, I should say, really.
楽な埋めるなのみさらせ。飢えたる犬の腹を満たせよ。
安人の命か、安人の船か、そのどちらかであった。あの世、見張りの者どもに火薬を撒くよう命ずるのはそう難しいことではなかった。マリコ殿が教会に話をつけ、わしは同意した。
殿が船を燃やしたのでございまするな。
To test him about his loyalty?
安人を試すためのな。そなたには見えぬか。これから何が起こるか。お世継ぎの軍が石堂側につけば、
1 month.
わしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。じゃが、マリコ殿の行いのおかげで、落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に嫌気がさし、秘密裏にわしに文をよこし。
Did she really?
お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。安人と初めて会った時、あやつが何と申したか覚えておるか。
Nope.
わしが戦うても望みはないゆえやめておけと申した時、
己が勝てば望みはある。
Unless I win. Okay.
すべて思いのままになる。
それが殿のかねてよりの望みであったのでございまするな。本当のことを語ってくだされ。墓場まで持ってまいりまするゆえ。
I mean, I assume so. And he's off the cliff. Good on him, to be honest.
最後に触れるのは安人様の手にいたしましょう。
Damn it. Fuck that. Is he gonna help?
Right. Yes. Yes, this is wonderful. Raise the ropes! Right, you miserable, sniveling, festering shit rags! I have a feeling this is the one. Just keep that between you and I.
I mean, that's a lot of weight. damn, is that it? That was an awesome finale. We got a glimpse into the future 1 month from now about what would happen on the battlefield. Toranaga going up against 5 armies, but then Ochiba pledging to keep the heir's army out of things. So I think I can't even remember, man. There was a lot of information going on in this episode. Toranaga would win, he'd be Shogun, and that's what he's always wanted. I mean, we all figured as much. We did get confirmation, for anyone who still didn't know, that Mariko was the Crimson Sky. But man, like, Mariko and her just with the church burning down the burning his ship, but keeping him alive. Yeah, that's about it. We got still don't know who Blackthorn really is. I think that's still my biggest question that I've got, and it's not going to go answered. I will have to look up the actual real guy that it's based on. But yeah. And, like I said, they had that bit at the beginning where he was like a grandfather in bed. So the whole thing about him about to kill himself would have had a bit more of an impact if we didn't already see the future. Otherwise, I mean, the statement was there. His loyalty was tested. It's been proven. It might be his fate to never leave Japan again. What else we got? Oh yeah, I need to look up that Voodoo Mio or Mayo or whatever it was. Mio means let's see. The immovable or unshakable one. He is one of well, there's more. Okay, he's one of 5 Mio, or Lords of Light. Let's just go with Lords of Light. Whose threatening appearance guards the law of Buddhism. He's equipped to guide the spiritual traveler past temptation on the path to enlightenment. Is that the same one that I'm actually looking for? Yeah. Budong Ming Wang, Immovable Wisdom King. It's the Chinese translation of Sanskrit, Akala. While in Japan, he is called Fudo Mio, however you say it. So he's one of the Lords of Light. Yeah, it's an English translation of 2 characters. Fu translates as not, and the second compound character of strength and heavy. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that just lost me. But yeah, so one of the Lords of Light. Alright. Alright, well, that's the one question. What else? So apparently the Taiko had the same thing as Ishido, with him declaring war with the will of the council, and then there was an earthquake, and he blamed it on the catfish. Only this time there were no catfish. But still, I mean, history seems to have repeated itself. Bad omens and superstitions. Let's see. Yeah, Blackthorn missed Mariko's burial because he was still unconscious. And I can't believe Yabashigi was seen letting the shinobi in. He did get his last wish, I guess, like his death poem. Kind of. I mean, the death poem said just to leave his body for the animals. His body's over the cliff, so I assume the fish are gonna eat it. So he did get his got his wish there. But yeah, I mean, this was an astounding series. Like I said at the beginning, I loved almost everything about it. Still don't know enough about Blackthorn. There was that one episode I thought was boring that people seem to disagree with intensely. But yeah, I mean, everything from the acting to the music to just the... I don't even want to say conspiracy. Conspiracy might be too strong a word, but there was the whole intrigue. All right, it is literally just a Game of Thrones, because you just got one side versus the other, all vying for power, and the whole thing started years ago. Yeah. I love this show. As far as I know, that was only supposed to be one season. Like, it's technically classed as like a mini series or something. I doubt there's going to be any more seasons, but only time will tell. Yeah, I mean, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. If it just wasn't for that one episode that just went on for too long and I thought it was boring, it would be 10 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your thought in the comment section down below. What would you rate it? And again, like I said at the beginning, just what do you think of the comparisons between this and like Game of Thrones? I mean, here's the thing too. It's like anything that's got I don't even, like, let's say royal intrigue or something that's about like a power struggle or anything like that always gets compared to Game of Thrones. I even think like The Witcher at some point was like that as well. No, there was something else, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it's always something like that. Anything that's got like some fantasy setting, anything with swords that's got some political intrigue or something always gets compared to Game of Thrones. But yeah, this was one season. It was awesome. Definitely worth rewatching. It's but yeah, I was just astounded like every episode about the steps that they would take just to achieve the goal. Man, it was very enlightening, very, very awesome. Fortunately, it has ended. Man, I'd say join me next time, but there is no next time. And join me for next week where I start a new show. Don't know what that is quite yet. Haven't worked that out, but I still have a week to figure it out. So, well, that's it for today, guys. Join me tomorrow as we continue on with Bad Batch. It should be episode 14. We're getting to the end of that too, unfortunately. That is the final season, and we're only got 3 episodes left. So join me tomorrow night for that. If you guys enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me next time. I'll see you there.